honestly, I was pretty happy. I didn't really see my surroundings, right? But my life changed at 19. It was kind of like this opportunity here. My youth pastor was a multimillionaire. He knocked on my door and said, Ricky, I want you to paint some houses for me. And I'm going to mentor you in your own business. He was going to buy and flip some houses. I never painted a house, never ran my own business. I was freaked out. But I wondered what Kevin had. I grew up on the north side of town, didn't have much, but Kevin had the big house, the nice cars, the biggest giver in my church, and he traveled all over the world. And I never really left Jacksonville. So I put the fear aside, and he said, look, you are the hardest worker I ever had. If you just listen to me, you'll be successful. So there's a huge key in success if you just work hard. So I took the leap of faith, and by the time I was 21, I had 37 employees. So I fell in love with entrepreneurship, not the money. I fell in love with time freedom. I fell in love to do whatever I wanted to do. I left the country at 22, went to Costa Rica surfing, and from there, I started traveling around the world. And then I met my beautiful wife at 27, and she was a director of nursing. She was like Jennifer, very successful. That's why Brian was one big reason he married her, right?
I knew it early.
So I was like, she makes six figures, she's beautiful, let's get married in Vegas unplanned. No. I did get married in Vegas unplanned 8 months later. But then we had 2 children, and my wife was a director of nursing. She was leaving at 7 in the morning, getting home at 7:30. She would see our kids for 30 minutes every night. And as a mother, it's not how you want to raise your kids. She said, I want to give up my career. I was like, sure, I'm doing well in construction. She gave up her career, we're living in $1 million house, and then the market crashes. And I went down to 2 employees from 40. And I didn't have work for 2 years. I actually should have went down to 0 employees, but them guys were working for me for 15 years, so I couldn't fire them. And I felt bad. So I went down to $400 in the bank. I went bankrupt, and I was at the end of my rope. And it was not like a high school dropout and go get a good job, right? So I said, only thing I know how to do is construction. So I recovered well, learned how to steward my money better. I grew my company actually with lesser employees and made a lot more money. And then 3 years ago, we were in Fiji, which is another crazy story. And I was trying to figure out what other business we could do. I didn't want to have one stream income again. Because if you have all your eggs in one basket, something happens, then you're stuck. And we started dreaming. I wanted to be able to walk around an island and still make income and not have all these crazy employees in construction. So we got back and we started looking at traditional businesses. And then my wife found this profession. And I was like, no way, just like you are probably. And I'm not doing it. And her friend was making $500,000 a year in this profession. And then what happened, what's really changed my mindset, is she put me on the phone with a 36-year-old making $50,000 a week. And I was like, a week? I didn't know you could make this in this profession. And he said he'd mentor me. And really, that's all I needed to hear. Because I was successful with prior experience from mentorship. And I got off the north side because I had a mentor. And he said he would show me. Listen, all you need is belief that someone else has done something that you want to do. Mm-hmm. And it shows you can do it too. And that was all I needed. He said he could make 50 grand. I knew I could do it if I listened to what he was going to teach me. So, and then he taught me passive residual income. If you guys don't show up to work tomorrow, you're going to get a check or per week or a month? No. He makes 50 grand a week regardless because of what he started 7 years ago. And I was like, I don't have much time. He said, well, I work this about an hour a day, and I make 50 grand a week. I was like, I said, how? He said, well, I have 60,000 people underneath me because I started this almost 7 years ago. And if half of them do an hour a day, that's 30,000 hours in my business if I only do one. And you don't have to be that smart. Where are you going to find that kind of entrepreneur platform that'll pay you like that? I didn't. But nor do I want 30,000 hours of employees, right? So we took a leap of faith, and this is what's happened. It's retired me. So I'm going to show you what we've seen in Vasayo tonight, what I believe is a near perfect opportunity. If you're going to get in something, you want it to last first and foremost, but you want to be able to attract anyone. I've seen doctors, I've seen lawyers, I've seen all walks of life come in this profession. And it's because what you're going to see here. You want these 5 stars to line up. And for it to be a near perfect opportunity. You have to have these to actually create that momentum, but also to interest someone like Ronnie or Zach or people that are successful, because if you don't have what we have, really nothing to attract them. And why do I say that? World-class leadership. Dallin and Kerry Larson. He's generated billions of revenue in direct sell. Anybody ever heard of Monavie? So he founded that company. Monavie went from 0 to $1 billion in 3.5 years. Faster than any network marketing company in the history of this profession. They did 30 million their first year. Vasayo did 100. So you tell me where we're going. We're going to be $1 billion company. Not to say that, he only to say that, Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year, 2009. Has anybody heard of Jeff Bezos, founder of Amazon? Won the same award. Michael Dell won the same award. The founders of Google won the same award. So if Jeff Bezos knocked on this door right now and asked you to be in business with him, you wouldn't be looking at power. I mean, honestly, I feel dumb I have to go through this half the time. Because when I seen this guy's resume, I didn't know a product, I didn't know anything. I knew he was going to build $1 billion brand because he was $1 billion company creator. And when would I have an opportunity to be in business with someone like that? Nowhere. Not a high school dropout. So it was very easy for me to follow him, because if he's created 2 separate $1 billion companies, he was going to learn from his mistakes and he was going to do it again. And I've never been the first. I mean, I'm usually the last person to hear about something like this. Monavie was already huge in Jacksonville when I heard about it. And quite honestly, that's why I told my wife no. I signed up in one of these at 26. It was Monavie. And I never heard from the guy that signed me up. And it was already huge in Jacksonville. And I drank $1,200 worth of juice. So, you can laugh. Everybody laughs at me every time that happens.
Sir.
But that's what I'm going to show you tonight. If you get involved with us, you get involved with professionals, right? Our income is only a direct reflection of how many people we help. Like, I don't have to get out of bed. I don't have to come here. But I love this profession for the impact. It's pretty addictive trying to help when you start helping people and seeing them like these two. They only look the same when they started. But not only that, mentally they're not the same. And then, hey, because they said yes, these two, where'd y'all go for free?
Bahamas, baby.
On a cruise.
Yes, sir.
So it's not just building a business. It's traveling around with your friends and family. And how many people in here go to a job with people they love and like every day? No hands. It's never like that. Or go to a job that you actually like. Anybody?
I do enjoy my job.
You want to do it for the rest of your life?
Hell no.
There you
You
go.
don't love it that much. If they didn't pay you, would you go?
No.
Wait, you own your own business. Do you love it?
Not really, no. I mean,
See, but that's all he knows how to do. And that was me. I only knew how to do construction. I was walking around jobs going, I know I'm designed for more than this. And now it's just to create wealth in other people's life, but also time freedom. In my experience, everybody's looking for more time freedom, financial freedom, or health. And if you show it to them professionally, like we're going to do tonight, and like we do on this team every time, then you're going to attract everybody into the business, regardless if they're looking for business, health, or time freedom, right? So you got the founder, lines up perfect. Then, when you look at the technology, it becomes really a no-brainer. Standard supplements, they don't absorb in the body. Proven clinically, they only get in the body at 1, maybe 20%. So you take an expensive vitamin, go to the bathroom, expensive urine. You didn't, and most products out there are synthetic. They're not even whole food. So you're not even getting a vitamin. They did a study before and they proved that everything on the shelf is not even what's in the label. So not only is it poor absorbed, it's really not even real. Here, why are we so different? If I'm not going to get all medical like my wife does, I'm going to tell you the easiest way to look at this. We take nutrients and we put it in bubble wrap. You ever ship something expensive, you wrap it in bubble wrap? Why? So it don't get messed up. Same analogy.
Right.
We're putting it in your body so it don't get messed up. So we wrap it in this fat liquid bubble. This material right here is made out of the same material as your cell, your liver, your brain. This is not a new technology Vasayo came out with. This has been around since 1965 in the pharmaceutical world. We're the first company to bring it into the nutrient space on a mass scale. So what we do, we make this out of the same material as your cells. We put the nutrient inside. So this is like a nanotechnology. This is just blown up big. Take the nutrient, stick it inside this fat lipid bubble here. What happens when you ingest it, it goes through your stomach, doesn't get broken down by your stomach acids, goes through your intestinal wall, goes in your blood, knocks on the cell sees it as a cell, opens up, takes in 99% of the nutrients. This is clinically proven. This isn't some number we made up. So if you get 10% here and you get 99% here, if you're educated properly, which one are you going to buy? Very easy for me to understand high school dropout. I can figure that out. I can go tell people, okay, you're going to get 99%, even if they're not open to make money. Hey, you can get this 99%, or you can get this and get 10%. Which one are you going to buy? They're going to buy that. We can build a massive business because we're going to swing the pendulum in the nutrient space because we own this technology. This is not something you're going to see anywhere else. So why is this so brilliant? Because he knew that most of these companies are just a different label, right? He had to come back, if he's going to come out of retirement, he's worth almost $1 billion. He has to come out with something that's disruptive because he wants to attract the masses, like we've already seen. So here we go. Sleep is one of the first products I'll go over tonight. I have a personal home testimony with this one. My wife was on Xanax asleep for 7 years. And as I'm telling you guys our personal testimony on the products, we said yes for the opportunity. We didn't even know the products yet. But here's what happens. A lot of people are going to say yes to make an income, but here's what's going to happen in our household. My wife was taking Xanax for 7 years to go to sleep because she couldn't get her mind to shut off. She starts taking this product, she's medication free. But it's so amazing, you wake up refreshed. Any sleep product you take out there, you wake up heavy. You take melatonin by itself, you wake up drowsy. I've taken it. Any other, Ambien just shuts the brain off. You don't go in room. Any sleep product. This is all natural. So you're going to wake up refreshed, rejuvenated, and it's non-habit-forming. This is a genius category because it's 70% of Americans don't sleep well. It's a survey out there. None of these companies focus on the sleep aspect, but none of them have a liposomal delivery too. So think about it. As I go through these tonight, you're not just seeing a sleep category, you're seeing an advanced delivery system with it. That's why it's going to be multi-billion-dollar company because people are getting what they pay for. Who else has a sleep testimonial here?
Well, I mean, I work night shift like I was saying. There's some days I get 3 hours sleep. Well, I want that 3 hours to be good. That's a squirt. If I want 4.5 hours, 2 squirts. If I want 6, I sleep in 90-minute increments.
Mm-hmm.
If I get my 6 hours, I'm getting 4 squirts, and I'll probably get 8 if I have time. But
You can sleep a lot less on this product and you feel way more rejuvenated. That's what I noticed because it puts you in deep REM. The ingredients in it. And then I have friends of mine, I give you another testimonial. You can take this product during the day. I know it says sleep, but it has an ingredient in it called NAC. NAC gets rid of anxiety. So you can take this during the day. It's not going to pass you out. It's just going to if you know someone that has anxiety, they can take this 1 squirt and it takes anxiety totally out. I had a friend of mine who used to chew the inside of his gums off because he had anxiety so bad. He takes 1 squirt in the morning and his anxiety is gone all day. Pretty powerful. So next one, my favorite because what it's done in my household, neuro. First off, what's the number one thing everybody's scared of in the United States in a survey? Alzheimer's dementia. So nootropics are going way up in health and wellness. So what you're seeing is people are out there looking for something. So neuro, what does it do? Regrow the pathways in the brain. Why have we seen such a huge benefit from this product? Because we're taking phytonutrients that have a gold standard in the medical community, but only been able to get in the body at 2%. So now we're putting in liposomal, and we're getting them past the blood-brain barrier. So what's happening from this? Well, my household, my son's struggled with ADHD. He's been on Vyvanse for 6 years. He's 10 years old. I've tried gluten-free, high fructose corn syrup free, water-only diet, psychiatrist, medication, everything under the sun, couldn't get him off. At one point I was paying more in help for my son monthly than I was my house payment. And now my son's medication free from this product.
Woo!
So it's been life changing for us, but it's not just for ADHD. It gets rid of menopausal symptoms. I've seen this all over since 2 meetings last week. Hot flashes will get rid of that. Brain fog, Alzheimer's, dementia, early onset of that. Anxiety, depression. It boosts your mental energy, supports mood, promotes cognitive function. But not only that, I've seen a stroke patient that couldn't speak. 2 weeks on this, started speaking full sentences. So because you're regrowing neural pathways in the brain that's been damaged. But also we're doing a study right now proving not only ADHD, we're going to come out with clinicals proving this, and with PTSD. So we have a guy that's going to be speaking at the convention here in about a month. John McGinty, he was on 22 medications for PTSD. He has 2 Purple Hearts, and he's off all medications with neuro. Very powerful product. So another $1 billion category. It doesn't matter what you look, how much weight you lose, if you don't remember your name.
Right?
Right? You can laugh.
Yes, sir.
I say it to be funny, keep you awake. So Renew, this is one of the top sellers in the company because how many people have aches and pains or used to? Everybody in the room. We eat a very high inflammatory diet now. So everybody's inflamed. Every disease, every problem in the body starts with inflammation. 1930s, a German doctor proved that disease and cancer cannot grow in an alkaline state in the body. Well, what does that mean? If you're unalkaline, you're inflamed. Most people are like sitting in that oven, on that stove top right now on high. So everything in their body is on that stuff because of inflammation. Well, this is a product that'll change your life. I've had 4 ACL surgeries from football, herniated L4, degenerative L5. My knee is 50% cartilage gone on this knee. I haven't taken Advil or Aleve since we launched the company, and I was taking them for 20 years. I got in a wreck at 18 years old. Lady pulled up in front of me. I hit her at 60 miles an hour without hitting the brake. I didn't have a seatbelt on. My airbag hit me at 200 miles an hour. So it herniated my disc forward. This product has changed my life. I've seen people get off 20-something medications. Well, why is it so powerful? Well, first off, there's an ingredient in there called curcumin. Anybody familiar with turmeric?
Yes.
Turmeric is very anti-inflammatory, right? You know what they're trying to get, the byproduct of turmeric is that they get the anti-inflammatory qualities from turmeric. So, the studies have shown all the benefits you've heard from turmeric. You only get in their body at 1%. Okay, they say, oh, we're add black pepper. We're increase the absorption 200%. We'll do the math. That's 10%. So now we're taking curcumin and we're putting in a liposome and we're getting in the body at 99%. So the anti-inflammatory benefits from this is unheard of. We're doing a study in New Jersey by a doctor that they're going to be able to prove getting patients off of opiates with Renew. It's an all-natural product. It doesn't just have curcumin in it. It has another one ingredient that Dallin took to $1 billion in 3.5 years called acai. So it has acai in it. It has 3 other ingredients in it. It's a very powerful product. All you do is take 4 squirts, and well, that's what I do. 4 squirts twice a day, and it's awesome. It helps with, my son has severe eczema. He's gotten rid of it. He also has severe allergies. Got rid of everything's inflammation. You get rid of inflammation, the body can heal itself. So a very powerful product. You girls that play tennis, be perfect for you. And it's instantaneous. This is why I love these products, because they're direct sell. So you can give someone they call you the next morning, what the heck's in this stuff? Because they feel it the first day. They feel this the first day. Core Complete, literally the best multivitamin in the world. If you were to go to a Whole Foods and price this out, everything in it is over $300. You get it for $64. It's whole food organic. Any vitamin that you take that messes your stomach up, it's synthetic. Your body's rejecting it. This you can take on empty stomach. My 9-year-old, my 10-year-old take these products, all of them. If you can eat, you can take all our products. That's another thing I want to say. if you're gonna do this as a business, you're gonna be open to everybody in every household. People get in these, they don't know what to look for. My mentor taught me, when you look at a network marketing profession, you gotta be open for business for everybody in the household. Why? Because it builds a residual income. If you're in a skincare product or in a company, no offense, you're only gonna attract that niche, right? Here, anybody can take these products. They're safe for anybody can eat. So this product has omega 3, 6, 7, and 9 straight from Norwegian salmon straight into the capsule. You don't burp it up. It's 100% real from the salmon, from where they swim up to the forage to the capsule, a couple hours. That's how fresh. It has antioxidants, digestive enzymes. We start gaining weight. One reason is because as we get older, our digestive tract slows down. So we need digestive enzymes as we get older. But also, our immune system is in our gut. So we got probiotics in here. You never find a multivitamin with probiotics in it. You got superfruits, you got green fruits. How many people ate 5 servings of greens a day? No one ever raises their hand on that one either. Vitamins and minerals. Hey, you go to restaurants now, and you can't even find vegetables on the menu. That's how bad we've gotten. So it has vitamins and minerals. You can't absorb vitamins without minerals. So this is just a short list, and there's no synthetics in here, no binders, cold process. It's the cleanest you'll find in the profession, even outside the profession. Dallin believes there'd be over 1 million people a month just on this product. So you can, do that add that up, $64.95 times 1 million. It's a lot of money. V Slim, weight management. We are the most obese country in the world. We take 90% of the pharmaceutical drugs.
Wow.
So what I look at these 6 categories, someone's either buying it over the counter or they're looking for it, or they're on a prescription drug for one of them. Think about it. And if I tell you what this does, you can go to Garden Eden or something. Because it's medically, clinically proven. There's an ingredient in here called Slimiluma. We have worldwide exclusivity to this ingredient that is clinically does what I'm going to tell you. It raises your metabolism naturally. It burns fat without you doing anything. Gets rid of visceral fat off your body. That's the one that grows around your organs, which causes a lot of problems in your body. It curbs your appetite. Curbs your appetite and also curbs your cravings, suppresses your appetite, lowers your blood sugar and insulin levels. Why are we gaining weight so fast in America? All the foods are processed. So what happens by the night when you go to sleep, your insulin and blood sugar levels are way up here. Well, that's when the body stores fat. That's why we're obese. So you have a product here that is non-stimulant. So you just shake it up, tastes like Kool-Aid. I grew up on Kool-Aid, love Kool-Aid. Not as much sugar as Kool-Aid. So you shake it up, drink it, and it does all that magic for you. Pretty awesome, right? So V Slim is one of the top sellers in the company. And then you have V3. This is another billion-dollar category. Look at Monster, Red Bull, horrible for you. What I love about this product, not only does it give you, it's not an energy that's going to make you all jacked up. My 10-year-old son takes this every day. And what it does is just gives you that sustained energy. But here's one of my 2 favorite things, hydration. Most energy products are a natural diuretic. They make you go to the bathroom a lot, they dehydrate you. That's why you feel that big time crash, because you're actually dehydrated. This product's going to hydrate you. It has the closest thing to human blood plasma in it to hydrate you. But also mood. How many ladies like to eat chocolate? Just 3. You don't like chocolate?
No, lady.
Carol?
I don't eat it, I inhale it.
There you go.
Well, see, and also why it's addictive too, it's not just the taste, it's the mood lift you get from it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because there's an ingredient called theobromine out of the cacao that gives you the mood lift. Well, we put theobromine in V3, and we got it going in the body, so you get, not only you get hydration and the energy, but you also get the mood lift. So you're going to get happier. So your wife will be happier with you.
Well, she got me to do it, so.
Thank you, Dan.
So that's our 6 products.
I heard that there were new products coming out.
Look at you.
Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Was I next week?
Uh-oh.
I read it online.
I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
It's all right.
It's okay.
I'm just playing. So, timing. This company's a year old. I'm gonna go over the new products a little bit. So, direct sales industry has never been more mainstream and lucrative. Just like Ryan said, people or Gene, I don't remember. People are starting to realize they're gonna retire with a third of what they're struggling now, but also work for 40-something years. Heck, the average retirement age is now 80-something, and people don't even gonna have a savings. So now, people are looking for more income, more health, but also the reason why I've seen this so attractive is because the business model has changed. Used to, Amway, you had to store all the product in the garage, you had to go and deliver it and sell it. You don't have time, no one has time for that business model no more in 2018. Why are we attracting professionals now? Well, it's a manufacturer consumer business model. So all you're doing is getting people a membership to buy online, to have the access to buy from Vasayo. Vasayo is gonna get the money, they're gonna deliver the product, and they're gonna pay you a percentage. So the way I view this is, someone's gonna get market share in this company, because it was that near perfect opportunity. Why not go out and share it and get the market share? Because all you're doing is starting really an online vending machine, really, because every time they order or sign someone up, you're gonna make a percentage. And if you give it time to grow, then it grows exponentially. Think about it. Most people, if I ask Matt if he wants $1 million a day or take a penny and double it every day for 30 days, they're gonna pick $1 million. But after 30 days, the penny is $5.5 million. So if you give this time and you put that little bit of effort in it, it grows exponentially over time. And as it does, what happens? Your passive residual income goes up. It's gonna create more time freedom. It's gonna create more financial freedom, and you're gonna create more stories that you hear. I mean, he don't even look the same. I had to quit taking these things because I started like shrinking too much. But everyone's looking for more out of life. Social media and technology, you can grow this from anywhere, from the palm of your hand. Like I did 2 meetings on my phone today, just looking at it like I was sitting in front of the person. You couldn't do that 10 years ago. But you can do it all over the world now, from the palm of your hand. So you have, this is the biggest reason I jumped in. The past doesn't guarantee the future, but it's a pretty good indicator. This is my first meeting in my house was 4 people. Now it's over 4,000. I signed up 27 people in January 2017. Now it's over 4,000 people. I didn't sign up that many. The penny thing, remember? Yeah. So that's all you have to do. You're not selling. Nope. And I can prove it to you. Everyone says, I don't want to sell anything. I'm not a salesperson. Well, good. Salespeople are not good at this profession. Right. Exactly. Because they try to push. So if I was showing Matt this today, and I try to put him in something he don't want to do, he's going to run from me, right? Mm-hmm. But if I say, Matt, after you've seen this today, are you open to make extra money part-time, get healthy, one or both?
Both.
Did I ask him a question and he just answered it? Did I sell him? I asked him a question. Mm-hmm. That's what we do. That's what we teach on this team. You're never going to sell your friends. We're going to give them the information, ask them what they're looking for, and then give them a solution. So you're not selling. So the timing, look guys, this is a huge market out here in Ocala. You can build a massive, did you catch it? You're not laughing now.
You're not in Ocala.
I know, it just felt like it when I drove through.
I thought maybe you were lost.
No, I always pick on Zach all the time.
Okay.
So, you guys have a huge market out here that don't even know about this yet. There's not that many people in Jacksonville. Florida was number 1 in Monterey, and it's number 2 in Vasayo. So Florida's a massive market for this kind of company. 8 ways to earn. So you're probably wondering, okay, how do we make money? Remember, you're just, the company doesn't advertise or market. Most companies pay 60% of their budget to advertise, get it on shelves, do all that, right? This business model, they pay the people that go out and share it word of mouth very well. So if you say, okay, I want to make some money part-time, this is a part-time business, customer sales bonus, number 1. If I was showing Ryan this today and he goes, I just want to be a customer. Vasayo gives me a customer website. He can go on my customer website, add to cart and pay. He pays no membership. Most of these companies, they have to pay a membership just to be a customer. Not here. So he would add to cart pay. The company would pay me 20% of whatever he orders every Friday into my phone or bank account. Easy, right? Product introduction bonus. I'm showing this to Matt. He goes, I want both of them things. I want to make some money part-time. Great. Whatever he buys the first time, they're going to pay me 20%. This is designed to get your money investment back quickly. So whoever you show it to, you introduce them to Vasayo, so they're going to pay you a nice bonus. Since we're so close, I'll tell you, in about 3 or 4 weeks, this is going to double. People are going to be making ungodly amount of money. So imagine making 40. So team commissions, this maxes out at $28,000 a week. Could you spend that?
Sure.
Every woman says sure. So this is huge. I mean, 28 grand a week, and I'm gonna explain this the easiest I can without trying to confuse you. This is a binary compensation plan. What that means is everybody here has a left and right leg on their body, right? 2 legs, left and right leg. If you get in early, it grows exponentially. Remember, this left and right leg grows to infinity, regardless if you brought them in the business. So every time, here's a left leg, here's a right leg, right? It's growing we're just hit our year. It's growing like this to infinity. Every time 240 points we use a point system, we're in 9 countries, and 480 points is ordered on the opposite side, they pay you $28, regardless if you brought them in the business. Up to 1,000 cycles a week, that's $28,000. A lot of money. Could that get you out of the submarine?
Maybe.
When they let you go? So number 4, you actually make way more money because there's no cap. And it's so powerful. And I'll do this easiest way I know I can. It's really called check match. And how that works is I sign up Brian. The company's going to pay me 20% of his check every Friday. Not out of his check, but 20% of his check. Then I sign up, Ryan signs up Matt, they're going to pay me 10% because I sign up Ryan, right? And then Matt signs up Zach, they're going to pay me 5%. So from the 3rd person to the 7th person, they're going to pay me 5% of their check. On down 7, every time I sign someone up. Very powerful. If you think of that business model, why is it so powerful? If you work with professionals, it forces professionalism because it's teamwork. It forces me to go help Ryan. I didn't sign up no one in this room. That's why I'm here helping them. Because I get them going. I don't want them to have that of what happened to me at 26. Sign up in this, don't know what to do, never make a dollar. No. So it's a teamwork aspect. And when you get the team working, they start making money. And then number 4, you make a lot of money here. People will be making like 70 grand a week eventually as this thing matures here. This comp plan maxes out at $1.4 million a month for one person.